Welcome back, students. We'll start geometric progression GP. This is for geometric progression. So this is example of geometric progression 5, 10, 20, 40. So what do we observe? We observe that each term is twice the previous term. So this is twice of this. 20 is 2 times 10, 40 is 2 times 20, and so on. In the next one, we observe that each term is 1/3 of the previous one. So if previous is 81, 1/3 of that is 27, and 1/3 of 27 is 9, 1/3 of 9 is 3, and so on. And here each term is minus 4 times the previous term. So this is GP. In GP we have general GP A, AR, AR square, AR cube, and so on. A is the first term, R is called the common ratio. This is ratio of second term to first term, also ratio of third to second, and so on. Nth term of this general GP is given by A into R raised per n minus 1. This is also called general term or the nth term. We will first of all solve questions which are based on this formula for nth term. The first one, we have to find the 8th term of this GP. First of all, we should identify that this is GP. Here first term we write with capital A is 1 by A cube into x cube, and the common ratio, that is third term to second term, and that is A raised per 5 x raised per 5 upon Ax, which is A raised per 4 into x raised per 4. Also second term to first term is Ax upon 1 by A cube x cube, which is A raised per 4 into x raised per 4. So this is A raised per 4 into x raised per 4. Now we know A, we know R, 8th term. This is A into R raised per 7. That's 1 by A cube x cube into R is A raised per 4 x raised per 4 raised per 7. This will be 28 minus 3, 25. A raised per 25 into x raised per 25. The next one. Next we have to find out the 9th term of this. So first of all we identify that this is GP. First term is minus 3 by 4. Ratio of second to first, this is 1 by 2 upon minus 3 by 4. This is minus 2 by 3. Third term and second term, minus 1 by 3 upon 1 by 2. This is minus 2 by 3. So this is common ratio. So A is known, R is known, minus 2 by 3, and we have to find out 9th term. So 9th term is A into R raised per 9 minus 1. That is A into R raised per 8 minus 3 by 4 into minus 2 by 3 raised per 8. This is minus 3 by 4 into 2 raised per 8 upon 3 raised per 8. This is minus 2 raised per 8, 4 is 2 raised per 2, so this is 2 raised per 6, 3 raised per 8, this is 3, this is 3 raised per 7. So this can be written, this is minus, this will be 64 upon 3 raised per 7, 3 raised per 6 is 729, so into 3, that will be 2187. So this is the answer. Another GP with first term of 2 by 27 and common ratio, it's this upon this. So this is 3. 2 by 9 upon, this is second term to first term upon 2 by 27. So that will be 3. A is known, R is known. We have to find out fifth term from beginning. So we write T5 as A into R raised per 5 minus 1, that is 4. 2 by 27, r is 3 raised per 4. 2 by 27, this is 81, so this is 6. Fifth term from beginning is 6. To find out fifth term from end, we write the GP in reverse order. So for the given GP, common ratio is 3. In the reverse order, the common ratio will be 1 by 3. So next term will be 54, next to that will be 18, divided by 3, it will be 6, and so on. Last will be 2 by 27. This will be another GP in which first term we write with capital A 162, common ratio we write with capital R as 1 by 3. So we find out fifth term from this. Fifth term of this will be fifth term from end of the given GP. This is A into R raised per 4. 162 into 1 by 3 raised per 4. 162 into 1 by, this will be 81. So that's 2. So 2 is the fifth term from end. Next, we are given another GP 2 root 2, then we have 4, and we have to find out which term of this is 128. So this is GP with first term of 2, common ratio is second term upon first term, that's root 2. Let us say 128 is the nth term. Nth term means this A into R raised per n minus 1 is 128. Substituting values of A to R root 2. 2 raised per, this is 1 by 2, n minus 1, this is 128. This is 2 raised per n minus 1 by 2 is equal to 128 upon 2, that is 64. And this means 2 raised per n minus 1 by 2 is equal to 2 raised per, this is 6. Equating exponents, and n is equal to 13. So this is the answer. Let us say GP has first term A, common ratio R. Let A and R be the first term and the common ratio. Fourth term, that's A into R is per 3, this is given 10. Seventh term, that's A into R is per 7 minus 1, that is 6, this is 80. And the last term, let us say there are n terms, so nth term, which is A into R is per n minus 1, that's 2560. So we have to find out the first term, that is A, and number of terms, that is n. We solve these equations. So it's seventh term upon fourth term, we divide. A into R is per 6 upon A into R is per 3 is 80 upon 10, which is 8. This will cancel out. This gives us R cube equal to 8 or R is equal to 2. Substituting R equal to 2 in this equation, A into R cube is 8. So this gives us A equals to 10 by 8 or 5 by 4. So we have A equal to 5 by 4 and common ratio equal to 2. Now we have to find out the value of n. We substitute these values here. A is 5 by 4 into R, 2 raised per n minus 1, this is 2560. 2 raised per n minus 1 is equal to 2560 into 4 upon 5. This will be 512. So this is 2048. And this is 2 raised per 11. So 2 raised per 10 is 1024. This is double of that. Now equating exponents, we have n minus 1 equal to 11 or n is equal to 12. So n is 12 and the first term is 5 by 4. So 5 by 4 and 12. The next one. Next we are given the first term of GP is 1. So A is 1. Sum of third and fifth terms. Third term plus fifth term is 90. Let's say common ratio is R. So third term is A into R square. Fifth is A into R is per 4. This is equal to 90. Substituting a equal to 1, we get r raised to 4 plus r square minus 90 equal to 0. That's r raised to 4 plus 10 r square minus 9 r square minus 90 equal to 0. R square into r square plus 10, 9 into r square plus 10, this is 0. R square minus 9 into r square plus 10 is 0. So this gives us r equals to, this factor is not equal to 0. R square equal to 9 means r is equal to plus minus 3. Let's say first term of GP is a, common ratio is r. Here small a is the pth term. So we write pth term is a into r raised per p minus 1. This is a. The qth term a into r raised per q minus 1, that's b. And the rth term a into r raised per r minus 1, that is given equal to c. So we have to find out, we have to prove that this product is equal to 1. We substitute values of a, b, c in this. Left hand side of this will be a raised per q minus r into b raised per r minus p into c raised per p minus q. This is a into r raised per p minus 1 whole raised per q minus r, a into r raised per q minus 1 whole raised per r minus p, a into r raised per r minus 1 whole raised per p minus q. This can be written a raised per q minus r raised per p minus 1 into q minus r, then into a raised per r minus p into r raised per q minus 1 into r minus p into a raised per p minus q into r raised per r minus 1 into p minus q. That's a raised per, this will be q minus r plus r minus p and plus p minus q into r raised per, multiply, this is pq minus pr minus q plus r plus qr minus pq minus r plus p and plus rp minus rq minus p plus q. We simplify, this is a raised per 0 and this is into r raised per 0. This is 1, this is 1, so product is 1. This is same as the right hand side. So this is what we wanted to prove. The next one, we have to find 4 numbers forming a GP in which the third term, so let us say the numbers are a, ar, ar square, ar cube. The third number, that is ar square minus first term, third minus first is 9, third is ar square minus first is a, this is equal to 9. Second term is greater than fourth, second minus fourth, this is by 18. So second term means ar minus ar cube, this is equal to 18. So we have equation number 1 and 2 to solve for a and r. From first equation, it's a into r square minus 1, this is 9, and from second it's ar into 1 minus r square, which is 18. This is r into, now a into 1 minus r square is minus 9, this is 18. So this gives us r equals to minus 2. We substitute value of r equal to minus 2 in equation number 1. It's a into r square minus 1 minus 2 square minus 1, this is 9. This will be 4 minus 1, 3. So 3a is 9 means a is 3. R is minus 2. So the 4 numbers are a, that is 3, a into r minus 6, 3 minus 6 into minus 2, that's 12 into minus 2 minus 24. So this is the answer. Next one, we have GP of positive terms. Any term is equal to sum of next two terms. Let's say GP is with first term a, common ratio r. Any term, let us say nth term is a into r raised per n minus 1. This is equal to sum of next two terms. So next to Tn is Tn plus 1, and after that it's n plus 2, and Tn plus 1 is a into r raised per n. This is a into r raised per n plus 1, a into r raised per n minus 1. Dividing throughout by a, this is r raised per n minus 1 is r raised per n plus r raised per n plus 1. This can be written r raised per n upon r raised per n into r. Now dividing by r raised per n, this is 1 by r equal to 1 plus r, or 1 is r plus r square, or r square plus r minus 1 is 0, or r is minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2 into a, minus 1 plus minus root 5 by 2. So GP of positive terms means common ratio is positive, common ratio is greater than 1. So this gives us value of r as minus 1 plus root 5 by 2, because minus root 5 here will be, value of r will be negative. Next one. Let us say GP has first term of a common ratio of r. Now the fifth term a into r raised per 4, that's p. Eighth term a into r raised per 7 is q, and 11th term a into r raised per 10, that is equal to s. We have to prove q square equals to p into s. Left hand side q square is a into r raised per 7 whole square is a square r raised per 14. Right hand side is p into s, that's a into r raised per 4 into a into r raised per 10, a square r raised per 14. This is same as the left hand side, and this is what we wanted to prove. 11th question, a, b, c, d and p are different real numbers, and this expression is less than or equal to 0. We have to show that a, b, c, d are in GP. Okay, expanding this, we have a square p square plus b square p square plus c square p square minus 2abp minus 2bcp minus 2cd into p plus b square plus c square plus d square. This is less than or equal to 0. Now we combine these terms and we have a square p square minus 2abp and plus b square plus then this term and c square, that's b square p square minus 2bcp and plus b square and plus c square p square minus 2cdp and plus d square. This is less than or equal to 0. The first one, this is ap minus b whole square. Next is bp minus b square p square, so this will be c square. This is bp minus c whole square, and the third one, this is cp minus d whole square less than or equal to 0. The left hand side is sum of squares of three expressions. It cannot be negative. This is less than or equal to 0. It cannot be less than, therefore ap minus b whole square plus bp minus c whole square plus cp minus d whole square, this is 0. The sum of squares of three expressions is 0. This means ap minus b is 0, this is 0, and bp minus c, this is also 0, and cp minus d is also 0. This gives us p as b by a, and this gives us p as c by b, and p from this is d by c. So we can say b by a is equal to c by b is equal to d by c. This is possible when a, b, c and d are in GP, and this is what we wanted to prove. The next one. Next we are given a upon a plus bx upon a minus bx is equal to b plus cx upon b minus cx equal to c plus dx upon c minus dx, x not equal to 0. A plus bx upon a minus bx is equal to b plus Cx upon b minus Cx. Applying componendo and dividendo. This is numerator plus denominator upon numerator minus denominator. This is equal to b plus Cx plus b minus Cx, b plus Cx minus b plus Cx. This will cancel out numerator. This is 2a upon 2bx and this is 2b upon 2cx. Cancel out 2's, cancel out x. That is, we have a into c is equal to b square. A into c is equal to b square. This means a, b and c, they are in GP. So this is from 1 equal to 2. So similarly, if we equate 2 equal to 3 and apply componendo dividendo, we will get b, c and d. They are also in GP. And from these two, can we say a, b, c and d are a, b, c, d are in GP. In the next part, whenever we are to select three terms in GP, we select a upon r, a r. For 4 terms, it's a upon r cube, a upon r, a into r cube. And for 5 terms, it's a upon r square, a upon r, a, ar and ar square. Similarly for 6. We consider these terms if product of terms is given. Let us say product of 3 terms is given. So what is this into this into this? R will cancel out, we will have a cube equal to given value. From that we will find out value of a. Similarly, for if product of 4 terms is given, then product of this and this, r's will cancel out, we will have a raised by 4 equal to given value. That will give us value of a. So we use these terms when product of terms is given. If product is not given, then we take terms of the journal GP. For example, if I want 4 terms, I will consider a, ar, ar square and ar cube. Similarly, 3 terms I will consider a, ar and ar square if product of terms is not given. Now in this one, sum of 3 terms of GP is 38. So let us, and the product is this. So since product is given, we will consider a upon r, a and ar as the 3 terms. Sum of 3 terms, first term plus second term plus third term, this is equal to 38. And next, their product is 1728. A upon r into a into r is 1728. Cancel out this. Is a cube equal to 1728 or a is equal to 12. We can substitute value of a here. This is a upon r plus 12 plus a into r. This is 38. A is 12, so this is 12 upon r plus 12 r. 38 minus 12 is 26. Dividing by 2. This is 6 upon r plus 6r is equal to 13. And this gives us 6 plus 6r square is equal to 13r, or 6r square minus 13r plus 6 is 0. 6r square minus 9r minus 4r plus 6 is 0. Taking 3r common is 2r minus 3 minus 2 common, 2r minus 3 and equal to 0. This is 3r minus 2 into 2r minus 3, which is equal to 0. This gives us r as 2 by 3 or r is 3 by 2. So a is 12, and when r is 2 by 3, the first term will be a upon r. That's 12 upon 2 by 3. Second term will be a, that's 12, then a into r, a into 2 by 3. This will be 18, 12 and this will be 8. Similarly, if we consider a equals to 12 and r equal to 3 by 2, we will have these very numbers but in reverse order, that is 8, 12 and 18. Next question, 3 numbers are in GP whose sum is given as 70. So product is not given. So 3 numbers are let's say A, AR and AR square. Sum of A, AR and AR square, this is 70. Extremes are multiplied by 4. Extremes are end values. So we have 4A and 4A R square. And the mean by 5, mean is the middle term, 5AR. So these are in AP. These are given in AP. We have to find the numbers. If 3 numbers are in AP, this means twice of second. This is equal to first plus third, 4A R square. This is, let's divide by 2A. Divide by 2A. This will be 5R equal to 2 plus, this is 2R square, or 2R square minus 5R plus 2 is 0. That's R equal to 2 or R is equal to 1 by 2. Two values. Next one. We have to find 3 numbers in GP whose sum is 52. Let's say numbers are A, AR and AR square. Sum of these numbers, this is equal to 52. And product in pairs, first into second plus second into third and plus third into first. Sum of products in pairs is 624. This is A square into R plus A square R cube, and this is A square into R square. This is 624. Taking A square into R common, it's 1 plus R plus R square. This is equal to 624. This is A into 1 plus R square. This is equal to 52. So we can substitute this value. This can be written as A into R into A. A into R into A into, this is 1 plus R square, which is 624. And what is A into 1 plus R square? This is 52. So AR into 52, this is 624, or this gives us A into R as 624 divided by 52. This is 12. A into R is 12. We can substitute value of A into R equal to 12 here in the first equation. So A plus AR is 12 plus A into R square, this is 52. AR square plus A, this is equal to 40. Now we have to find 3 numbers in GP. So we have A into R equal to 12. This gives us R equal